All right. So ever wonder how your body turns that late night pizza into energy?
Yeah.
Well, strap in, because today we're going to be unlocking the secrets of fat metabolism.
Okay.
We're diving deep into a YouTube video.
Okay.
It's called Fatty Acid Beta-Oxidation, the major catabolic pathway of fat. It's on the Metabolism Made Easy channel. So you want to know more about how your body actually uses fat for energy.
Right.
So this video, it's going to be our starting point for this deep dive. We're going to be exploring something called beta-oxidation.
Okay.
It's basically the process of breaking down fatty acids to fuel your body.
Yeah. What I think is so fascinating is how efficient this whole process is.
Yeah.
The video points out that like 90% of the fat you eat and the fat your body stores is in the form of these things called triglycerides.
Okay, so 90% triglycerides, that's a big deal.
Huge.
But if triglycerides are like the storage units,
Right.
what exactly is beta-oxidation actually breaking down inside of them?
You got it. It's not the triglycerides themselves directly.
Okay.
What beta-oxidation does is it focuses on breaking down the fatty acids that are kind of packaged up inside those triglycerides.
Okay. So breaking down the triglyceride releases the fatty acids for this whole process to work.
Yep.
That makes sense.
And that's really the connection between what you eat and how your body stores and uses energy, That connection becomes really clear.
Yeah, that connection is fascinating.
It is.
But what happens if we eat more fat than our bodies can use right away?
Yeah.
Where's it all go?
So any extra energy, whether it comes from fat or carbs or even protein, can be turned into triglycerides.
Okay.
And then stored for later. It's like your body is saving up for a rainy day.
Like a fat savings account.
Haha, exactly.
Like that.
And when you need that energy, beta-oxidation kicks in, converts those fat savings into usable energy currency.
Okay, so tell me more about this energy currency.
Yeah.
The video mentions the TCA cycle.
Right.
What is that?
Think of the TCA cycle as like the central hub of energy production in your cells.
Got it.
And it's not all about fat either. The TCA cycle is it's like a metabolic intersection.
Okay.
It handles byproducts from different sources.
Okay.
Like carbs and protein.
Got it.
But when it comes to beta-oxidation, the breakdown of those fatty acids, it produces a molecule. Okay. It's called acetyl-CoA.
Acetyl-CoA, that sounds familiar.
It's like the currency of energy.
Got it.
In the cell.
Okay.
And, beta-oxidation is kind of like converting your fat savings into this currency that can then be spent in the TCA cycle.
Okay.
To power all your activities. So through this series of reactions, the TCA cycle uses that acetyl-CoA, which came from those broken down fatty acids, to generate even more energy.
So basically, that pizza we eat, it gets broken down.
Exactly.
Into these tiny little energy packets.
Yeah.
That fuel our bodies.
Yeah.
In multiple ways.
Exactly.
Pretty amazing.
It's incredible, right? It just it highlights how interconnected all of our metabolic processes are.
Right.
But this brings up a really interesting question.
Okay.
If almost all our fat intake and storage is in the form of triglycerides, how does our body actually decide when to break them down for energy?
Yeah, what signals this whole process to start?
Right.
It can't be happening all the time, right?
Exactly.
It's got to be some kind of control mechanism.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are the things that influence whether the body decides to use fat or carbohydrates for energy? That seems like a whole other deep dive waiting to happen.
Definitely does.
Yeah.
Lots to explore there.
Absolutely, for sure.